number 34, Cant Miss. At center, number 4 from Poland, point guard, number 2 from the University of Kentucky, at the point, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 15, Thunder.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the kids try to get it, walk it like it's hot, walk it like
Your
it's hot.
head coach is friends with them.
Get an attitude, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot. Got the Romeo on and I'm going. I love it the best, cause I got it all on. I'm an ice cream, it's an ice cream. See these ice creams, see these ice creams, I just be watching. $1 million ball.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got enough moxie and enough confidence and enough poise to win another one.
Well, I think they'll have enough confidence, Clark, because right now they feel like they can beat anybody. But you're right, this could be the toughest test yet for them during this win streak.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Here's Thompson. Here's Bogut. Washington with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. He kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Well, they thought they'd handle this club last year both times, but they actually split the 2 season meetings.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Green with a screen on Wall. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. And Steve, with Clay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. So now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid. And doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Pierce. After the made shot from Klay Thompson, it's Wall with the drive. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Thompson. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Gortat. And it's good off the glass.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Warriors trail by 5. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about the problems of facing a player who is athletically gifted like John Wall. He told me that staying in front of him with a solo defender is near impossible. So we'll try to lull him into traps and get him taking shots that he doesn't feel comfortable taking.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here's Pierce after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Thunder, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Shot from 16, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson for 3. The shot misses. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Thunder. 7 points in the game. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry with it. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Here's Bogut, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Wall passes to Thunder. Gortat inside. It's stolen by Bogut. And now Iguodala running the floor. All by... Oh, look out! Wow! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Now here's Pierce, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Humphries, misses the baby hook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Wizards leading by 4. Now, here is Humphries. And he also played really well in that win against the Pistons. The drive by Iguodala. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green. The tray. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss. Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their...
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Passes it to Thunder. He tries for 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. That's 10 points for Thunder.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Rejected by Wall. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, they didn't get there by accident, guys. I mean, this is a team with great awareness, great hustle. They play so hard, and they play together at the defensive end.
Rasul Butler's checked in for Paul Pierce.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Wall passes to Gortat, and that one's good. Gortat's got his second basket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Thompson misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. Is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps, Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
Pass to Butler. Wizards passing it around. Here's Thunder. He's got 10. Humphries with a screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. The feed to Butler. From downtown. Here's Gortat, and he gets it to go. Gortat's got 6.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
And here is Curry, averaging 28 points a game. The drive by Lee, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
And Butler gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Here is Livingston, right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Lee. Feeds to Livingston. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Here's Thunder. He's got 10. He dishes it to Beal. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Beal's got his first points in this one.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Picked by Lee. Livingston kicks to Lee. Stolen by Seraphin. Up the floor. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Open jump shot off the mark. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. And the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve.
Nice shooting
On the opponent's home.
Warriors trail by 17. Thunder in at shooting guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce. Then it's Gortat, and it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Thunder. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Up top, Curry, covered by Wall. And again, no good by Golden State.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him.